Guys, welcome to the final session of the week. Looking a little bit greener here. I'm seeing a little bit of positivity out there. The guys are feeling a little bit more energetic. I did put a poll in the YouTube. You should be able to find it there. I need to know the Bears and the Bulls for this weekend. Which way are we going?
The easiest way to efficiently grow your business.
I need to know which way we're going, guys. Are we going up this weekend or are we going down? Let us know in the poll in the YouTube chat there. Just I see Rune's been killing it all day. So Rune bounced beautifully. It broke through some resistance. It's landed on some support and it's gone again. I spoke about that a little bit early on Sheldon's show. Guys, we got a lot of tokens for you to look through. Curve has broken that 4 hour we spoke about on Sheldon's show. It seems to be on its way. I see makers coming alive again. That's one of the tokens I'm going to show you as well. And then we've got moves coming from AVAX, Carver, Injective. AVAX we showed you guys yesterday as well. There was Lux Algo action there for AVAX. So we got a lot to get through, guys. Let's just get our heads around BTC. And I'm going to take you through the BTC chart that I showed earlier today on Sheldon's show and just re-look at these levels for you. For those of you that missed it, I built this little chart on the 12 hour just to show you a different opinion on the heat maps where the liquidations are for the shorts and the longs. So just to recap for those of you that haven't seen this, there's a heat map that you can track on CoinGlass, and it shows you where the leverage longs and the leverage shorts are sitting, and it shows you, sometimes can give you a guide as to which way they want to send the price of BTC to liquidate all these positions. So right now it looks pretty evenly matched. So for me, it's 50-50 either way. But what we do need to know is if they decide to go north, where they're going to turn, and if they go south, where they're going to turn. And you'll see this heat map ties in really nicely with some great levels on BTC. So if they want to push it up and liquidate shorts, we are looking at a 618 trend and horizontal at this 27,400 to 27,500 level, and that ties in perfectly with the liquidations of the guys all the way down to the 50x long guys. If they do send it south, the liquidations for the 100x guys ends at around about the 618 fib, which is a big zone, and then the liquidation of the 50x guys ends up around about 26,000. So you have clearly defined areas where something could happen, or where they would target. So this should guide you guys with regards to where are you going to TP. If you bearish right now and you short Bitcoin, now you have two TP zones to consider. You have the 618 and you have the 26,000 level. If you are currently bullish and you are long, well, I would suggest look for TP at this 27.5 region, or potentially higher. We've got the 200-day MA and the 200-week MA riding higher, and that ties in with the liquidation of the 10x or 25x leverage guys that finish at around about 28,000. So these are key areas to watch. Yeah, we're hoping we're going to get something play out in the next, say, 24 hours. We'd like to see a move that would give us something exciting to talk about this weekend. And then, guys, just a recap on the Dixie. It's still doing this mega pump, but you know, as long as we don't break new highs, we should be okay. So we just need to keep our eyes on this Dixie. We want to see it reverse, obviously, and right now you can see it is looking quite bullish. So ideally we want it to reverse before it breaks that sort of region, and then we should be good. Right, guys, S&P, let's just take a look now. I think, yeah, they've just opened, so let's just get a feel for what's going on. Okay, so they're still playing the rejection game currently from our gap that we were looking at. So this is still in play. The next resistance zone is trend. So if we do pop higher, you are looking at a rejection potentially at 4450, and then downside targets, just to recap, 4285, which is the trend, and then this major level over here, which is 4180. That sort of region is what you're looking at on the S&P. Guys, let's get into some of these tokens. One of the most important ones I wanted to show you was the CRV. So we noticed earlier today, and I spoke about it on Sheldon's show, it was just sticking its head out of this trend, looking to break. So we are now looking for some kind of consolidation here for Curve, just to confirm that it's going to hold this area and that we are going to get the move up that we want. So look out, guys, above here. We're looking at this resistance level 0.45. This is currently resistance for Curve. I would expect some kind of reaction here. Something could happen there. Let's see the type of reaction we get. Let's see what flag we get. Maybe you can dial in on the 15 minutes take a closer look, see if you can spot a flag, because if this thing turns bullish and it cracks this area, well, you've got the 50-day in front of you, and then you've got this nice level up here at 47. So the target is quite clear. We should be able to hit this 6% move if things turn bullish. So eyes on curve right now for me. Sol is another one that might be of interest to us. And just to recap, I did cover this already on Sheldon's show. For those of you that did see it, please just bear with me. I just want to recap this. This is some hidden bullish divergence showing here on Solana. You can see the oscillator is coming down on the 8-hour. The price is going up. So things are kind of talking to us, saying potentially we are going to get a move here on Sol. What I did say earlier as well, though, is we mustn't discount the fact that this can come into play, even if it's a very quick sell-off down here. So don't think just because we're getting this divergence now that that's the bottom and we're going to move, but it's potentially the bottom of the Sol move with a 200-day MA holding. It's got support. It's trying to push up. Okay, but don't discount the fact that they might want to come down and just whip it down quickly into this 20.4 region. For Sol, and then just bring this oscillator a little bit lower there. So there are two options at play on Sol. And then, guys, key areas to watch for Sol on the 8-hour. This is resistance. Expect a fight here at 22. If we do break higher, look for support at 22. Then we just battle this trend, and then we are all systems go after that. So tight little areas to play in at the moment for Sol. So just play it safe there for now. Okay, guys, I've got Dave and Bruce here as well. We're going to bring them in. I've also got Dave's new track. Okay, and we need a certain amount of likes. What did we say? We needed 300 likes, and we're going to start playing Dave's new track in the background. So like the smash buttons. Let's get Dave in here. Let's get Bruce in here.
What's up?
Opening. DJ Dave is here, guys. Believe it or not, he's a DJ.
Good morning.
Morning, Bruce. Morning. Guys, smash those likes. I want to play you Dave's new track that he's made for us for the background. Yeah. And then we still have the Bull Run song from Thomas. We got to figure out where we're going to use that one, but that one's going to come into play occasionally. And then, Bruce, you obviously invited to put a little riff together.
Well, I would like to get that track and put a lead add on to that track that he did. Because the background track is great, but I'll add some lead guitar to it.
So maybe I'll connect you two on X, and you can figure it out. That might be cool. And then maybe Dave can throw some of his DJ spice in there, so we can have a bit of everything mixed in there.
Let's go.
Might be quite a vibe.
Oh yeah,
the Banter collab.
Guys, so I see the likes are going up, but they're not going up fast enough, guys. Okay, so keep hitting those likes. When we get those likes there, I'm going to bang out Dave's background track. This might be the future of the live sessions. So let us know, guys. Keep firing it through. Okay. Now, lots of Loom traders out there. Some were short, some were long. The ones that were short got rinsed. I got stopped. I tried a Loom short. Dave, did you try the Loom short?
I did.
Did you get rinsed, or are you still in it?
Well, I got stopped, and not financial advice, but I answered again.
So I just call it rinse, guys. But you know what? We can call it stop.
Don't talk to me about Loom.
So Bruce, tell the story. It's so good.
So Loom is not something I usually trade, but sure enough, I got interested in it because it looked like a good setup. So right after the our session yesterday, I was doing a live session in school, teaching people how to scalp, and I did a 15-minute setup on Loom, and kind of looked, it would be a cool 1 or 2% pump. That'd be sweet, just to teach people how to do it. And a couple of people complained that Loom wasn't listed on OKX and a couple of other exchanges, and I wanted people to trade with it. So I said, okay, we'll go do AVAX. So I set up an AVAX thing. About a half hour later, people said, oh, go look at Loom. And Loom had made that massive pump, and I missed it. So,
I mean, it was huge. It was huge, that thing. Yeah, guys, let us know in the chats urgently who went long Loom, who went short Loom, who didn't trade it. Let us know, please. We need we need a research here who's done what. Okay, guys, I see the likes are coming through thick and fast. We need a few more. Let's keep it going. And Ian said, saying, smash what? Ian says,
Like the
saying
smash button.
like the smash button is the daddest of dad jokes, bro. We dads. I think we're entitled to do that.
Yeah.
Guys, I just pulled out Spell. I just saw one of the first comments in the chat. So guys, we want to do a lot of your coins today. I think we didn't get to a lot of them yesterday, and we did a lot of our own. So here is Spell that I've got in front of me. So we're going to work on that. I know Dave and Bruce have got 2 setups each that they want to share with you.
Yeah, I got Spell as one of them.
Oh, you
actually.
got Spell. Okay, so I won't do Spell then. I will remove Spell. I can do GALA, no problem. Let's get GALA on to start to open the batting with here with GALA.
GALA making moves.
GALA's making moves. And this is what us, GALA might be front running a lot of these alts that we feel very bearish on. And this is a classic Wyckoff move that happened here with GALA. I mean, Bruce, you would love this. I was looking at this Wyckoff chart this morning, and there's so many alts looking like this with similar sort of feels to them. And for me, it was this flush out on GALA this spring, and then they just sent it after that. And it might be front running a lot of moves. Yeah. So for the moment, GALA is at resistance. So it is only shortable right now while it's at resistance. I'd be very patient. If you want to look for longs on GALA, you need to wait for a nice pullback. Let's look at, well, the sniper zone is right down there at support. So that's quite cool. That's a very long way down though. So let's try and get a few others.
Maybe at 236 or 382.
Yeah, it feels like we're going to need something a little bit higher. Okay, so a 382 is probably a good area to start looking. If you'd like some kind of entry onto GALA, if you feel that this move is going to continue, that's your first area. And then, 618 sniper zone down here, 0.0, 131, 132 is another area of interest. So just play it safe here. The best trade obviously was buying that fake out down there, but those are very difficult to catch unless you are actually in front of it, or unless you are degen enough to preset an order. Occasionally I do that, occasionally it works, occasionally it doesn't. But when you preset a limit order, what you can do is also preset your stop loss. Okay, so you can predefine these things while you're sleeping. So if it does hit and it does decide to go even deeper, at least you can get stopped without getting absolutely rinsed. Amanda is addicted. What are you addicted to, Amanda? Charts.
Leverage trading.
It's the best. It is the best, but you just need to manage your risk. Like you just need to, you really need to look for good areas. You need to manage your risk, and you need to understand that sometimes you're going to lose 2 or 3 trades in a row before you hit one. But when you hit one, that's the banger, and that's the one that makes it all worth. So you just need to be patient. Simon is saying 𝗕𝗏𝗺 is brewing a short setup. So guys, let's move on to the next one. Or should I recap on CAS? Are there any CAS people out? Okay.
Yes, please.
Okay. So CAS is still holding this zone. There are 2 options I'm looking at a CAS right now. Consolidation here, and then this nice little push back up to revisit these highs. Okay. There is a trend forming here, so you might have a little problem over there. But this is one of the options. If it breaks that trend, we look for that rejection, look for the retest, and then we can send it again. So CAS is still in a potential bounce area. As far as downside is concerned, if we start losing this trend that CAS is on, we start looking at the more major trend that we're pulling from way back. And this opens up a huge area for us. Look at the size of this zone here. It's 0.033. is the 200-day MA and the 382 fib and this trend line. It's a mega area. So, if we do get a drop from CAS, I would expect nothing less than a bounce, and not a substantial bounce, but maybe a 5% to 8% at least if it hits this area. You're looking for that push up. I think it will react pretty well and might even go and revisit that zone up there. So this is an area you need to get on your watch list, guys. 0.033.
That's nice.
Yeah, I think there's a trade brewing if it breaks down there at 3.3. I quite like it. I've got conviction down there. I have medium conviction doing it for a second time from here, from 41. Done it once. Maybe not again for me. Amanda says the music's always superb. Well, guys, when we have a few more likes, we're going to debut Dave's backing track. So please, can you fire it up? We're only on 150. So let's call it 200 likes. Okay.
Let's go, guys.
Come on, guys. We need 50 more likes, and then David's track is coming on. This could be the future.
His track is so cool.
Okay.
So cool.
Natty says long gold. Yes, Natty. I'm trading gold on Prime XBT again. Wow.
Wow, for sure.
Wow. I mean, this is just an absolute dream. Okay, so let's see what is going on. I'm going through both my targets. There's a bit of feedback here. I think it might be on Bruce's mic. Mute that. Okay, that should be better. Okay, let's look at a trend for gold. You can see what we're looking at here now, Natty. Yeah, this is an absolute banger. So, but this does, you know, guys, at some point we're going to get the gold short. So we're going to send it back lower again. So what we need to be waiting for, and we just need to be a bit patient now. The same way we waited for this gold long, we're going to wait and wait and wait, and we're going to look for the shorts, and we're going to look how this RSI is reacting at specific resistance zones. Okay. So once we see the RSI behaving a certain way at resistance areas, we are going to start trying to build a possible short. So just like we did when we waited for it to come lower, we saw it heavily oversold. It was banging onto a major support. You remember the reasons why we were long there. We are going to look at the same, and we're going to look at this area over here, 1950, and we're going to look at 1986. So we're going to monitor gold constantly. We want to see something again like this. We want to see the oscillator go up and then the oscillator be a little bit lower. And at the same time, we want to see the price of gold go up and then send it a little bit higher and then fall over. And we want that oscillator to be lower. We want the price to be higher. And that generally starts giving us the sign that maybe the bulls are getting tired and it's time to send it down again. So we're going to be patient on gold. I'm going to track it with you guys. But we're going to nail this one. We're going to nail it the same way we got the long. We're going to get it the same way short. So guys, get onto Prime XBT, practice. There's a 7% sign-up bonus. If you use the link in my description, you get 7% of what you're putting in there. Okay, I think there's a cap though. I think it's $200 or $250 they pay. So yeah, it's there is a sign-up bonus for you to trade with and start practicing, because this gold's going to brew. And we're going to get that short. Okay. Any oil bears and bulls? So we just see what oil's doing again. Okay. Okay, we looked at this yesterday. Just a recap again. Back gapped up, closed the gap. Okay. These gaps, guys, they get filled. Remember, the market closes and things like that. So sometimes they gap up on bullish news or go gap down on bearish news. So that's why you get these gaps, and these gaps often get filled. So oil gapped up, they come back to close it on support, beautiful setup, and then you long again from this nice support, and then the target there is 94 is the main target. So we'll just see how oil goes, but support for now, 82.82. This is WTI US oil. This is not Brent. Okay, let's get back into these altcoins. Let's see what's popping here. I have started loading a THETA long and a BNB long. I'm building it. I'm starting to make an assumption that the move is going to be up. So that's pretty much what I'm looking for on BNB. It's a little bit boring BNB. It doesn't move much, as you know. 8%. I think a lot of these alts that look like this, that start moving up, might get a little squeeze, because I think people are feeling ultra bearish. So right now I'm looking at this setup for BNB. My assumption is that things turn bullish. BTC wants to push up, maybe go take out those shorts higher up. So that's my play there. THETA, same story. I've got the same vibe here with THETA. I'm making a call here. I'm saying, okay, not much lower than this 0.565, and if we get that move there, I'm going to add, and I'm going to look for that bullish move up. So if we do get a push down from BTC, I'm hoping, again, guys, it's one of those quick moves, and then we can these alts will be okay. I'm hoping the dominance starts dropping, and then we can potentially ride these alts up this weekend. So that's my play for those two. I want to hear your thoughts as well, guys, on what your plans are. This was RUNE from earlier. Support became resistance. I mean, how was this bounce on RUNE?
Quite vicious. The bounce, yeah.
They front ran. I saw guys on Twitter, like some trader on Twitter was like, "Oh, I'm going to front run this RUNE dump before the 618 or something," and then apparently the whole world front ran it.
Wow.
And we didn't get our 618 bounce, which we were waiting for. So, I mean, this would have been so good. 16% pump into the 50-day MA and rejection there, guys. So now this is support for RUNE. So if you bullish, market bullish, things looking bullish, you feeling that vibe, this is your support you can play with. 1.63. That's your support. 50-day MA is your resistance. Okay, so you want to see it pop up, grab that 50-day as support, and then push on. And this is horizontal trend and 50-day. You just want to see that area hold once it pops on, and then I think the RUNE play is on there, guys.
It's back.
And I think it seems back in business. Guys, we are 9 likes away. We want to play this track. 9 more to go.
Oh man.
Come on.
Okay, shall we pull up TRB?
Let's do it.
Which coins have energy left? Is it Loom, TRB, or Blue Zell? If you had to choose one.
I was looking at Blue Zell because it's so pushed down and it seems so ripe for a bounce off the 618 on the big trend that I'm actually looking to set it up just in case, because it looks like really ready to bounce.
We're looking for a runner this weekend. Like, we know if the market is bullish, we know things like AVAX and SOL, whatever, they're going to move. We know. But we need something that's going to move big, like a 10 or a 15. And I'm trying to wrap my head around which one it could be. You know, TRB was last weekend. It gave us a hell of a move last Friday. Maybe there's something coming this weekend. Just for those of you that are watching, this is the 1 hour. And you saw we had the support, loss of support, resistance. But the bulls have fought back here, guys, and now we are claiming this as support. So this could be a beautiful support region, 46.85 for TRB bulls. If you think there's legs here, this could be a great retest buy zone. We've broken through, we've retested. Potentially, we're going to move up higher now. We can start looking at trend and 382, and then big things after that, obviously. So eyes on TRB. It's on my watch list. I'm not in it. I'm going to keep my eyes on it. I'm looking for something that we can scalp this weekend. Guys, okay, the likes are here. Okay, let's do this. Okay, guys. So
all
Dave
right.
is a DJ. Are you a professional DJ or a hobby DJ?
Well, mostly producer. Got a Spotify and a lot of releases, and it's an EDM. Genre.
EDM.
Yeah.
Okay, guys. Well, are you ready for it? Here's our new back.
Let
us know in the chat what you guys think, and there might be some collabs. They might be adding some more, but here we go. This is our new jam. This is the trading music. Let us know what you guys are thinking in the chat there. We'll turn it down shortly. We're getting a feel. I just feel like longing stuff when I hear this thing. I'm gonna go long. Okay, Crypto Banter likes it. It's okay, dude. Just bring it on. We got nice. They want to know your Spotify name. Fahad says yes, baby. Okay, guys, let us know in the chat if we must make this our permanent background music.
I like it.
And we're happy to bring you changes and different tracks as well, because there's so many musicians here. So I'm going to turn this down. Dave, I'm loving it though.
Me too.
Yeah, I try to replicate what you were playing there. Took a little bit of time, but
I'm loving it. I'm loving it.
Chill.
Okay, that's amazing. Nice, guys. Okay, so yeah, you're getting a lot of love there. They want to know what your Spotify is. Beth says yes.
Yeah, it's
what's your
David
Spotify? Just
David
drop it
Deere.
in.
Yeah.
David Deer, drop it in the chat there. Cool. Simon says, turn it up. I'll send you the clip, Simon. You can play it in your car and trade. Just send it to everyone when they're trading. They can just play it whenever they want. Get it off Spotify.
There you go.
Sultan says, silent Sultan, this is a house of beats and trades. Okay, let's do some trading now that we're here. What do you have ready, guys?
I was looking at DYDX and Spell.
Okay, fire it up. Can I share your screen here? Your screen is white, is that correct?
Is it really?
There it is. Yeah, okay.
Not
You
anymore.
good?
Yeah.
Okay, so give us your 2 absolute bangers for the weekend. Long
Yeah.
or short?
Yeah. So real quick, guys. I mean, I was following Bitcoin here. You know, we saw some support here at the 26.6 region, point of control, break a trend. How long is this break a trend going to last? I don't know, but we have this yellow line here. That'd be pretty nice to see, you know, kind of like a move like that, maybe into the weekend. So a lot of coins are breaking trend. One of them is Spell on the shorter time frames on the 1 hour. If I zoom out here, I have a fib that is basically drawn here from the bottom to the very, very top, right here, right? And so there's the sniper region. You know, we had a trend line. It looked nice, but it broke the trend. So now we tapped to the T on the 618. You can see here to the T. This is the 786, right? To the T right here, break a trend. And one thing that I really like is that we're sitting on a heavy order block right now, 87%. That's huge. So with the break a trend of Bitcoin, you know, I think this is the potential bottom here. But the move might be up to the 618, to this trend line, and then back down. I don't know. But short term, you know, it's a little nice 7-8% scalpy move, potentially. And I'm feeling a little pumpy this weekend. I think Bitcoin's going to have maybe a 1%, 1.5% rally, past the Keltner channels, and then, you know, probably go south from there. We'll see. But from there, you can have a nice little stop loss, 5x, 10x leverage, depending on your risk management. But your stop loss could basically be a little bit below the 786 here. So that's what I'm seeing on Spell. And then DYDX. Interesting to see the same thing, break of trend. I took the long on DYDX. And one of the things I noticed is that the RSIs are bottomed for quite some time here, on the 8 hour, the 12 hour, and the daily. So, you know, every time we've had like a long RSI extension here, you know, on the bottomed out section here, you can see there's some kind of pump. So what kind of pump am I expecting? Nothing too crazy. I think at least to this trend line, 618 region, sniper zone region, wait for the reaction. And if it holds here, then the target would be this order block up here, back towards $2 moving average. And it seems like DYDX really likes just doing this little rangy stuff here. Going down, touch the moving average, going down to the moving average, going down. You can guess what I'm thinking, to the moving average. So we'll see. Might be a little scam wick down here, where I'll probably add some more, or yeah, basically build a bigger position here on DYDX and go from there. So those are the two I'm spotting right now. Again, be safe this weekend. But for me personally, I think those are nice setups with nice stop loss areas there.
Yeah, I must say I'm swaying towards a move up, purely because we've just been rinsed for so many days. They've been bleeding us for so long. It's starting to feel like the bears must be tired. If we had the converse and we had this mega pump, would I be telling you guys it's time for another mega pump? I'd be saying, well, maybe it's time to take profits, time to look for shorts, that sort of thing. So we've had this mega dump for 4 or 5 days. It feels like at some point there needs to be a reversal. Yeah,
I mean, it's been bleeding for like 6 days, and we've bled 12%. what, 14%, almost 15%. That's quite a lot.
Yeah.
So, but yeah.
So look, my view is I wouldn't look for shorts down here. The best shorts were higher up on any pumps. Shorts down here, my view is your risk reward is decreasing, but there's not saying that they can't come for us with one massive wick this weekend, flush us out, and then send us back up like nothing happened. So that must be in the back of your minds. So you do need to exercise a little bit of caution here, guys. But I am leaning towards up move rather than down at the moment.
Yeah.
Yeah. So those are my two setups. And
thanks, Dave. Nice.
Thanks,
I
Dave.
think there's a lot of these types, like potentials, guys. So go through your stuff. I'm busy charting up IMX. I've got True. I've got Doge from the chat. Bruce is going to take you through some of his stuff now as well.
Cool.
And then Simon, let us know in the chat if you see anything out there. Bruce, I've shared your screen.
Cool. So for TOMO, because we always do TOMO, it started to reject exactly what we thought it was going to, and then it pushed back up yesterday. And what I noticed is that it actually created a very slightly higher high than that right there. If it's just a deviation like that wick right over there, then we're cool to take another short back down towards the range over here. But I'm going to watch it to see that it consolidates below the range high, because it's quite possible that it's going to just push up a little bit and keep going up to there. Not convinced it's going to do that, so I'm going to sit and watch. What I hope it does is come down, consolidate here, and then break down, and we can have a nice weekend short right there. That'd be my preference. I'll post this in Discord.
You've been watching this one a while. I think it's time, eh?
Finally pushed up, but it started to push back down. We thought we had a decent short coming here. And then yesterday afternoon, it just decided to go crazy. So, does what it's going to do. I've got two new tokens for us that I've been watching. One is Maker. And this has been doing, and this might be one that's got some potential, because when it pumps, it's a 20% pump. There's another 20% pump. So if this decides to pump, this has got some potential. It's broken through the trend line right over here. So I'm not going to enter this now. But if it comes back and retests like it's likely to do, I'm looking to take a long from right over there towards the top of this new range over there. So
I like Maker when things turn bull, Bruce. When things start moving, I like Maker a lot.
Yeah, me too. Me too.
Really nice.
So I haven't watched it much in a while, but it's done really well. I mean, this is this last move that it made from here to here's, it's 51%, right? So it's it's quietly moving its way upward, and I'm looking for consistency, and this seems to bring it. So keeping my eye open. If it pumps from here, it's too late. But if it does a retest for us, we'll get a nice low risk entry on what could be a 14 to 15% pump. So that's a big one for me. And the other new one that I'm excited about is auction. I have a friend who trades auction, and she's been just range trading it and killing it. And I love range trading. So this is we're looking at a 10-11% range. So what I'm looking for this is, let me make it a little bigger so you can see it. Come on, puppy. I would like to see this thing migrate back down towards the bottom of the range here. I have an alert set at 5.22. If it pings that, I'll start setting up for a long push off of this support area. And we're looking about a 10% pump up to the top of the range. So that's the other one that I've got kind of raring to go.
Yeah, I've got this auction on my watch list, and for some reason I don't watch it. But now that you bring in my attention, I think I need to keep my eyes on this.
Yeah, I get this woman that I trade with in a trading group, and she's amazing. She put her daughter through college by trading super over the last couple of years. I mean, just an amazing She's amazing, analytical person. Yeah. And then she's the one that yesterday turned me on to this, and I was like, I love patterns. Oh, this is great.
There's a special guest behind the chat. Let's find him.
What's up? Hello.
Oh,
I just found something. I just
Welcome,
found something.
sir.
I just found something, and I thought I've got to come and show it to you real quick.
let's go.
Go for it.
I just literally had it.
I'm so excited. What is this?
Do you want me to share, Dill?
Yeah.
Please.
Hold on one sec. I literally took one look at this, and I thought I've just got to jump on real quick. Hang on.
Oh, you cracked me up, brother. I love you.
Right, here we go. All right, guys. Cake. I know that we hate this. We love to hate this. Check this out. No, we love to hate this. We love to hate this, right? Sorry, I'm out of breath. I just literally ran to get up here. Right, so this looks absolutely ready to long. Look at that. This looks perfectly ready to long to me. Our price action ran through the shorts very nicely. We had two beautiful take profits, and we're sitting so nicely in this reversal zone now. I'm just expecting one wick to push us down into this part of the cloud here, and then I'm expecting the bounce. So I'm not sure if you saw my chat before, but we're waiting on 𝗕𝗫𝗕𝗏 again. Who knows what he's going to do today, but this is the last day that the SEC can potentially approve the Bitcoin spot ETF. There's I forgot what the term is, but today's essentially the day that it could happen, or it could just get pushed behind again. So if we do get some sort of approval for Bitcoin, looking at this chart, I mean, we've got something here that's telling us it's a buy. We've got the RSI sitting down here at 9. The last time it was down at 9 was back here, and obviously price went on a good run at that point, and that was from there to there. So let's just quickly line it up with price above. That was let's see, so it started on that candle.
Yeah, this is the BNB token, right?
Yeah. So this is the thing. It's suffered. Of course it is. But you know what? This is where the money can be. I mean, you look at these moves. Look, on the daily, you get some big moves. I mean, it's clearly in the downtrend, hey? But, I mean, even on the daily, the RSI is bottoming out quite nicely. So I'm not sure whether it's going to be today or soon, but I would imagine there's some sort of quite a hectic long coming on this token. So that's what I'm looking at immediately. And then 𝗕𝗏 on the 1 hour is much more immediate. I don't know if you wanted me to bring that up real quick.
Yeah, let's do it.
Hey, Simon, the last time I traded cake, it was priced at 1330 and 1880.
Wow. Really?
Yeah, I remember when it was at 20. It was always a fun long when the market recovered.
That's crazy, isn't it? It's crazy. Can't believe where it is now. I mean, look at where the rest of the market is now, hey? Okay, here we go. So this is what I was calling for just before when you asked me to just put on the chat. So, I mean, it's nothing too crazy. The price action is already wicked up into the reversal zone. We're obviously sitting quite close to the reversal cloud in general. The price action is pretty much here, so we're getting there. We've got an RSI that's now sitting at 82, so we're obviously in that top 20%. Cash flow still flowing in though, so we've still got potentially, while this straightens out, hang on a second, while this straightens out and levels, we've still potentially got some sort of potential to end up around this point. I mean, it might be here, which is that resistance over here, so that would be the 59.7 mark. And then I would expect, looking at this, to see a short signal, guys. So it's not ready yet. Don't front run it because you'll get wrecked. But there's probably a 𝗕𝗏 short coming, and who knows, this might make a cup and handle. I'm not sure, but we'll have to wait and see how it plays out.
Yeah, let us know when that short trigger starts.
I will do. You know what? I'm gonna set a alert on the oscillator for about 88 to 90. And if you look over here, this is where it got to last time, is 88, and then it got to 88 or 89 actually. So this is kind of the zone I'd expect it to hit to, which would probably coincide with this cloud. So what I'll do is I'll set a horizontal, and I'll put an alert on the line, probably around that point there, and I'll update you guys probably on Discord later on. Okay.
Shot.
Yeah, that cake long looks like, you know, with what Dylan is showing on BNB long, you know, BNB pumps, I'm sure cake's going to go with it.
Well, listen, I'm excited for what could happen today.
Cake seems to be in a vertical sell-off. I mean, I don't know what's going to hold this thing up, guys. I mean, but the pump will be vicious. So,
well, you can trade it on Mexi. It's the only exchange that will allow leverage, from what I'm seeing. So with it being a leveraged token, I'm pretty sure there's some plans for a big pump.
I agree. I agree. So listen, we'll just we'll keep an eye on it. I think I'll do the same here, guys. Dylan, I'll set an alert here for. I mean, look at the RSI. It's kind of flattening out now, anyway. I'll just update you guys at about 6 o'clock tonight, 7 o'clock tonight, and see where we are. If it's a valid trade, I'll put it up in Discord on the indicator section. All right.
Nice.
Cool.
Okay, shot. Let's crack on. I've got link for you guys. David's still got. What do you have for us still, Dave? You covered both, eh?
Yeah, I covered both. The only thing I could show at this point is just my 2 cents on where Loom is at.
Okay,
that's just
we can deal with that now. Okay, so we had a request for link. I see Anna Banks is here. She's commenting on gold as well. Let us know what else you're trading. I know she likes her fibs too. So Anna, let us know what you are getting into at the moment. MJ says gold is jumping. Yeah, guys, and you can trade this on Prime XBT. You send your crypto there, and you can send gold up or down. Just do what you feel. Okay, link, guys. It's lost support. It is on its way down. Okay, we've lost support, retested, rejected. Okay, looks to me, unless things turn in the next short term, looks to me like we want to see the 6.77 region as my main sort of banger, like main reaction zone. So 6.73, guys, for link is still a target I'm watching. Otherwise, you know, if things change this weekend, let it break up. Look for support, look for consolidation. You just want to see a nice base here so that you're comfortable that it's holding. And then you can maybe get long on it. Okay, so just give it some time at the moment. Okay, the next one, somebody spoke about, Fahad wanted to know about IMX. So IMX is also on its last legs here with this level. Let's zoom in a little bit. Fahad, let us know if you're trading AGLD still. Is that still on your watch list? Okay, so this could be fun. If it holds this level, if it holds this area, we could get a little blowout there. So yeah, just track it, give it some more time. Let's look at some Lux Algo stuff. Order block below, so you do have support for a wick down. On the green band, the short has printed an X. Let's just get these settings accurate. Okay, so yeah, we've got the short print. We've got the first X. So we're looking for another X preferably. There's our short, there's our X. We're looking for another X. Maybe just a little bit more cloud action down here. And then Lux Algo might start changing its opinion. This is on the 8 hour, so could be looking at a move higher soon. You can see, I mean, when Lux Algo on the 8 hour, 12 hour starts hitting clouds on the south, you know the stuff's been coming down for a long time. Yeah. I mean, these moves take ages. So yeah, there could be some fun stuff coming, guys. The next one was Doge. Lost trend, pumped up, lost resistance. Look at that. Resistance, broke down, rejected. Okay, so now Doge is, yeah, looks like this is our base to work from, 0.057. This is your support base now on Doge. Is there a trade now? Let's see if we can pick up some kind of trend. These downtrends have been so sharp. Okay, so it had trend rejection and horizontal rejection, guys. Okay, so there were two reasons it was going to reject there. Okay, so give it time. The bulls, you need to let it break. You need to let it break up. Then you want that area preferably to become support. You'll see where your fibs tie in. Maybe you'll have a fib tie in there. Just try and line it up with a fib, your support zone. And then if you do get dips in Doge and you still feel the market's going to hold, you can look for buys, just deep buys down there, and obviously not full size. You get your little buys in at the bottom, let it move up. If it breaks trend, then you add, and then you can go. Then we had AVAX. I've got AVAX, and then somebody asked about Disney. Now, guys, remember, if you leave your comments after the show, of what tokens you want us to do, we can prep them for you. Okay, so we asked you guys to do that yesterday. I think there was one. It was Sol. What else was there yesterday, Bruce? But if you drop your comments, yeah. So drop your comments after the chat, after the show, then we can go through it, and then we'll prep them for you guys on Monday. Okay, so AVAX was an interesting one. It did turn a little bit early. I was waiting for it to come lower. This is the 8 hour. I was waiting for down here. Guys, the Banter alarm is set. 8.77. Waiting down here for you guys. Yeah, if I have to stare at this chart like this, I'd say more downside before a bounce. Just looking at what I'm looking at here. Watch this 8.88 as your first line of support. 8.88. And then your resistance is quite clear. 50-day MA, horizontal. Let's see what we get from these fibs up here. I mean, that wick's so high, I don't even know if we should count it. Yeah, that wick's a little bit high. I don't really trust that wick, but if we pulled it from that high over there, you can see this 382 is in the zone here. So this looks like big resistance. So 9.6, guys, quite a big resistance zone to watch. Fahad, silver's about to break the 200 week. Are we going to long this thing? Fahad, let us know. Are you on Prime XBT? We could get a long setup here for silver. Okay. Disney, someone asked about Disney. I'm assuming it's the stock, Disney. So let's get on the daily here. So there was a big trend from February 23 coming down. We've broken that trend. We've broken the 50-day MA. And now we are trying to find support here. Let's see what we got with fibs. We've got a 382, a little bit higher, a little bit lower. Okay, so let's look at that. So yeah, that ties in well. We need to just see if there's results or news. Okay, so earnings for Disney is only in November. Just going to see if there's some news on it. Striking actors, vow, resolve, studios. Okay, so they're still striking. Some negativity maybe around it. But earnings coming. It could pump into earnings. Earnings is November. So yeah, potential long off here. Good work. And then watch your 618 and your horizontal. That could be another nice one. So 81 and 83. It's actually quite close. Could be good. Could be good. Fahad likes the silver moves. Nice. Okay. And then the last one, Fahad, was... No, it was True. Did we do this one?
No.
Somebody else True. Did I do that?
No, you didn't.
Nope. Yeah.
So, yeah, guys, I'm watching the support here on True. We've got an order block here. We got the horizontal and we got the trend. So I don't have any decent fib action here for you guys other than a full round trip of this thing. So I'm focusing on the horizontals. 0.032, 0.0325 is your support. Geez, after all the selling, I mean, look at, let's just pull up a regular RSI just to get an idea as to what the regular RSI is doing. This also gives you a good guide. Often if a 4 hour has reset, you get a nice move. Let's look at the 4 hour. Okay, so we want to see these bottomed out moves on these 4 hours, where you get the biggest moves like that. This was, yeah, it feels like it might have to come a bit lower actually. Okay, so let's keep watching this guy. But yeah, this can be a good guide. I mean, you can see when these things dip this low. I mean, look what happened here. Look at the size of that move. What happened here? So we had a little sideways. Then we had that dip. So we had that bearish, bullish divergence. Then we had the pump. Yeah, let's see where this wick takes us. If you get that wick lower and this RSI stays higher, that could be a nice sign for you. Just give it a sec. Okay, did we do render?
No.
Not yet.
ADA bouncing. Lots of questions here. Lots of questions. Okay, guys, we have 5 minutes. Let's smash what we can here. Do you want to do render, Bruce?
Sure.
Dave, do you want to do ADA?
Okay.
And I'll do games for a living. Okay, I'm handing you over here, Bruce.
Okay. Getting my arms around it.
Oh, this render looks like it's coming down for us there.
We've got a pretty clear, just eyeballing it. Got the bounced off the moving average there. We've got pretty clearly a head and shoulders right there. So this is on its way down. Probably first stop is going to be at this support level right here. I actually have an alarm, and I'm not sure why I have it there. Oh, I was okay. I have an alarm on render set at 16951. Because my wild guess would be that this had come down and bounce, and so you'd be able to pick up about an 8% pump. So that's what I'd be looking for right now on render. Let it come all the way down to the bottom of the channel. I have an alarm set, and then pick up along from there.
Is there a fib there as well?
I don't know.
It must be. It just looks like such a juicy area.
Yeah, the fib is right below that 618, right below that level right there. Right there is a 618. So that's actually perfect. That's absolutely right. I'm going to go like that because that's right. So, yeah, bounce up to 618. And I'm going to actually move this down just a bit. Give it time to mature. All right, I'll post this in Discord. This looks really good.
Yeah. There is one already that I did on the Banter Discord, but yeah, your version, please share that. That's lovely.
Yeah. Cool.
Thanks, Bruce.
You're welcome.
𝗕𝗵𝗄. Okay, Dave, give us yours, and then we're going to talk about this 𝗕𝗵𝗄.
Yeah, let's do it. So, same situation with a lot of these tokens. From the very top, we've bled 10%. We're sitting on an order block right now. Break a trend. We kind of zoom out a little bit. Take off these order blocks. Yeah, a little break a trend here, guys. Sitting on an order block from the very bottom to the top. You can see that we have now rested on the 236. Might come down to the 382. I think any pullback into these regions, maybe even the 618, could be a potential long entry. But yeah, I think ADA is just taking a huge beating. And yeah, let's take a look at the RSIs. It's bottomed out on the 8-hour, starting to curve up a little bit. You can see here it's curving up on the 8-hour. And then let's take a look at the 12-hour, bottomed out. It's curving up, starting to curve up on the 12-hour. So, looking at the higher time frames, it is telling me that there could be some upside move here. On the daily, it has still has to curve up a little bit, so it might take some days to play out. So 1, 2, 3, maybe the next 3 or 4 days, you might start to gradually see that move up. But as you guys can see here, there's like a heavy support, and I've actually had an alert set here for quite a while, and it never hit 2405 where I was looking to long it. Looks like we caught a wick that almost hit my alert at 2404, but yeah, this looks very bottomed out in my opinion. So those are my 2 cents. I think if you are bullish on ADA, Might be a good, low leverage,
Yeah.
safe long, or even a spot buy. If you're looking to accumulate more ADA, I mean, these prices are so low. So yeah, we're down to the, what is this, 2022 December lows.
Yeah. Look, if some of these things don't bounce here, guys, we're exploring new levels that we actually never in a million years thought we would see. I mean, it's going to be some dark days for some altcoins. They're not going to survive the market, basically. Things like THETA, that its next level's at 40 cents. Like, can the project survive with it at that price? I mean, ETH is just bleeding out. Yeah, some of it's really not looking good, guys. These are like big areas we need to deal with. Eric, I'm glad you think these setups are helpful, man. Hopefully you use the Banter Discord. Do you ever go on there, Eric? Let us know. Just with regards to 𝗕𝗵𝗃, guys. Big Time first. Big Time was a gaming token. So that is, and it was launched, I think it's been around for a while, and then they launched it to obviously a pump yesterday. Everyone got excited. I'm sure most people lost money if they were trying to long that thing. So yeah, that's what the deal was with Big Time. Apparently bubbles are turning more red. Okay. So yeah, guys, this is what we deal with. We deal with levels. We look at areas. We play these levels as best we can. When you see things turn red, no need to panic. Zoom out. Is your stuff on a good level? If it's not, well, maybe you're in trouble then. Is your stuff on a good level? Well, yes, be a little bit patient. Back your areas. Sometimes they're going to be wrong. Sometimes they're going to be right. Okay. But back the good areas. Get rid of the shitty trades, the shitty setups on bad areas. Don't do less of those, especially in times like this. Back solid, good zones, and then you should be okay. Let's do, this is Loom, if for those of you are interested, just tracking this trend for now. Maybe something happening there, so just keep it on your watch list. 𝗕𝗵𝗃. So we looked at this one a while back. I think 𝗕𝗵𝗃 was telling us about the unlock. 17% of the market cap was getting unlocked. I think it only meant 2.6% tokens or something along those lines. Yeah, guys, you must follow 𝗕𝗏𝗃. He's super knowledgeable. Do you know his Twitter by any chance, Dave? Bruce?
No, I don't.
Yeah, we have it.
Okay, somebody drop 𝗕𝗏𝗃's Twitter in the chat. It's very helpful. Okay, so GFL looks like it's now falling over with this token unlock. And it's very clear to me. Who's that?
Oh, is
that Bruce? Okay, so it's looking very clear to me that we're going to get a move lower to this region here at least. So I'm eyeing this guy for now, this 0.0191. That's an area for me that I'm watching. And you can see why this horizontal 618 tying in nicely. Look at the nice bounce we got here last time. So I would say we're going to get a bounce here. How high? Obviously, we don't know for sure. But if it bounces like last time, that's 20%. But I mean, a lot of us would be taking a 5 or 6% bounce on leverage and be very happy. So that could be a nice area to watch. David disappeared. Did he leave us?
Could be. I think somebody was in the background.
Okay, cool. Let's check out LQTY, guys, and then we're going to wrap it up. Don't forget, a lot of these charts are on the Banter Discord. And guys, like and subscribe to this channel if you want to get notified when we go live, because things are going to change soon. And we might not always go live at the exact same time. So we need to ping you so that you know. So make sure you are subscribed to the channel, and then you will get the notifications. So please, if you're not, please make sure you are, so you don't miss these things. You're going to find Sheldon coming on to live stream as well. We might have Mama Sniper coming on. We might have a few people getting involved. Yeah, so it's going to be turned into quite a fun thing. And it's going to be a live trading channel. It's going to be amazing. Okay, so let's look at this LQTY. I'm just pulling a fib from that low. Oh, look at that. 382, 200 day. It's already talking to me. Okay, I dig this. Okay, 200-day 382. I like that a lot. What else do we have? Okay, lower down we've got a little bit of action for the 786 and the 50-day. So that's an area. And then obviously your 618. I'd love to see what happens here. And I mean, we got to figure out why this thing is dumping so hard. If it's just a general pullback, I like this area 1.245. That should give you a reaction there. Otherwise, it's trend, and then it's 618. Those are your reaction zones. Remember, if you lose a trend like this, guys, things generally start looking super bearish, and then you want to sort of sell those retests because you end up in a downtrend, obviously. So yeah, you can play those bounces all day long. Just remember that sometimes they're going to reject quite easily when things turn a little bit bearish. Okay, guys, that was fun. Dave, I'm loving this track in the background.
Yeah.
I mean, it's power.
Cool.
Yeah.
I'm glad you
It
guys
is
like
good. I love when I love the
well,
melody at the high range. That adds so much to it.
Yeah, I try to replicate what we've been playing and take a little bit of time. Not something I'm used to making, but hey.
Really
I'm
cool.
looking forward
Thank
to
you.
a collaboration between Bruce, Thomas, and Dave to make the ultimate track.
Yeah.
Okay,
do
everybody,
it.
yes, we are out of here. Enjoy your weekend. Check out the charts on the Discord. Be safe, trade nicely, don't take big risks. Like,
Yep.
you know, Monday's another day.
Yeah.
Tuesday's another day to trade.
Market's always here.
Later.